Idiotic guy was on stage with Candace Owens a few days ago and asked her, what America are we going back to make America great again? The one where women couldn't vote or black people were swinging from trees? I would say to him, if I was standing in front of him, I absolutely want to go back to the America where women couldn't vote. Do you know why? Because in those days, we had people who fought for real social change, and they were called Republicans. And they are the reason why women can vote today. Those days that he talked about when black folks were swinging from trees, guess who it was out there fighting to bring that to an end, to bring Jim Crow to an end? It was Republicans. Right. So that's the America we want to bring back.
That's the context. And man, someday when he learns about realignment and how the party labels Republican and Democrat don't necessarily mean that those people were conservative like they are now, that's gonna blow his mind. But that's the context. And you might think, okay, he was trying to make a rhetorical point. It's a stupid ahistoric rhetorical point, and I don't know why you would make it in that particular way. But sure, that's context. And before we discuss, to be fair, the claim is being made that he said that in the shortened version because he hates women. But in the long version, it doesn't prove that. Well, they really like context, so I'd like to add a little bit more context. He has claimed that feminism was created by Satan. He said that men who identify as feminists are about as manly as a pair of lace panties and are weak-minded, jelly-backed men. He refers to feminists as feminazis, and in one particularly colorful post, described those who support equal rights for women as sexist, hairy armpit-having, poo-poo hat-wearing pinkos. He said on Facebook in December 2017, the only thing worse than a woman who doesn't know her place is a man who doesn't know his. He claimed that Satan himself is using lesbianism and feminism to destroy traditional families. He said if blacks should stand up against racism and women should stand up against sexism, shouldn't men stand up against feminism? Because that makes sense, it's all the same. He said, I am really sick of feminism and feminist. They are just as bad, if not worse, than racist. Along the way, he's referred to women as whores, witches, and rejected drag queens. And like Donald Trump once did, he has a special vitriol for women who breastfeed in public, saying that they are shameless attention hogs. So maybe the context of the video did need to be dove into a little bit more. But when you really zoom out, he's a guy that maybe has a couple of issues with women. Farron, what do you think?
I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe there's something about women that just doesn't quite sit right with him. I don't know. I don't want to diagnose anybody because I'm not a professional. But I mean, if I were a professional, I would say, yeah, he's wacko. That would be my professional opinion. But I mean, women who breastfeed in public are attention hogs. Like, I'm sorry that my infant is hungry and this is how I feel. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. But it's like you pointed out, what these folks say doesn't have to make sense because it makes sense to them. And they use it to deal with a world that terrifies and confuses them.
Yes.
Like you pointed out with the whole, like, it's not intelligent. And you're right, because they create these conspiracy theories. They create these enemies in their mind saying, oh, here's a situation I don't like, but I don't understand it. So why is it happening? Oh, don't worry why it's happening. It's happening because Satan did it. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's easy. Oh yeah, it's just Satan. I can now cope with this because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to dig into it. I don't have to understand it. I can write it off as, yep, Satan did it. Ha, I'm good to go. And that's how they do it. It's not just him, like you said, it's all these people on the right. This is their coping mechanism so that they don't have to think.
Yeah, they're very, very scared. It's dark and full of terrors in the night, and I want an incredibly simple explanation as to why I'm gonna be okay. I don't find reality to be terrifying. I think it's worthy of analysis. I think that we should be attached to reality, but that is unfortunately not a universal human characteristic.